Hi Gemini, and welcome to your Love Story Tarot reading for December 2019. I'm going to start by pulling a card for overall energy between you and the other person that's coming through in your love story. So let's see what's going on for Geminis in regards to love for December. Ooh, Gemini, we've got a love connection going on. So, love connections could go either way, right? But the main energy here between you and the other person that's coming through in this love reading is there is a mutual connection. There is mutual love. They feel you in their heart. You feel them in your heart. So this could be, committed. This could be just dating, maybe even separated from somebody. Spirit is talking about a true, genuine love connection, Gemini. So let's pull some more cards and dig deeper. Maybe some of you just need that confirmation that yes, indeed, it is a real love connection. I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy and a card for the overall energy of this other person. I'm not going to define which side is which. You do that for yourself as I go through the reading and see, how things fit and resonate for you. Okay. Let's see. One side is coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, so you could be potentially dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They love you, Gemini. Next out is the King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. That right there is like, wow, Gemini. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't want to just keep stumbling over my words, but I'm like, woo, this is the real deal, okay? And, the real deal doesn't mean it's void of problems and struggle and conflict, okay? True, genuine love is going to go through everything. And it's, romantic relationships grow us and teach us. So this Spirit is talking about, Gemini, is this is real in both of you, especially since you're both coming through as earth energy, the Pentacles, the King and Queen. It's talking about, not only do you guys both are equal in the heart space, this is like a physical manifestation. So it's like you're getting committed. You're moving in together. You guys are finally professing love. You could be going on some fabulous, wonderful vacation, just because we have the Eiffel Tower there. This King and Queen, that is like true soulmates, a true match, like the real deal. So let's dig deeper, Gemini. Regardless of what comes out after this, know that in your heart, this is the genuine love that we all strive for, that we all want. And, sometimes we're close, other times we're distant from each other, but this is the real thing, Gemini. We have feminine of karmic energy. All right. I get it. I understand why there's questioning now. 9 of twin flames. Okay, let me pull the other side. This kind of feels like a recently getting back together in December, or where you and your partner have really just been going through some challenges as of late. All right, on the other side, we have the divine feminine of emotions. And you know what? Even though this is a court card, authentic, deep, empathic, I feel this is speaking more of the connection that this side feels to this side, but could involve a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And now we have illumination, restoration, revelations, and visions. So I am going to say this. Those of you who are not committed to this person at this time, whether you see each other or you don't, everybody's situation is different. definitely a karmic involved with the feminine of karmic energy coming through. And that may be why I felt that so strong. Like this is a genuine love connection between you and this other person, even though there's this karmic involved, because this karmic, it's like it really has challenged and tested this connection, this union. And I say twin flame union, okay, because of the 9 of twin flames. And this is where twin flames are really being tested and challenged and breaking up, or maybe on the verge of like, is this even worth it anymore? All right. So that's how this side is feeling. And this feels like the divine feminine side, since this is the Queen of Pentacles. Over here on the divine masculine side, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm waking up. I know who I want to be with, and it's Gemini. Or, you know, Gemini, it just, you could be on this side and you're like waking up and realizing that one person is just not worth your time, and you want to be with this other person who's coming through in this reading, you know, just depending on which side you fall. But those of you who are separated or not committed, it was definitely a karmic involvement, but that's going to pass. Like there's growth, and also, you know, what of you really needing to balance that karmic energy and fulfill that karmic contract. So that's what the karmic energy is about. Now, those of you who are committed, what I feel about this karmic energy isn't so much about a third party. I mean, it could be, you would know at this point, like this would be no secret, but this feels more about like the struggles and challenges you guys just face as a couple. And again, that's probably why I was saying, like, even though the love is there, that doesn't mean it's always going to be this smooth ride. You guys are meant to really challenge each other, because you're meant to evolve and grow quite a bit through the connection you share. So the challenges you guys were facing has a lot to do with like the life lessons or residual karma, you know, that you guys are working out and resolving through each other. So committed, you know, that's the story there. And then, you know, if we're not committed, I feel like this third party that has kind of muddied the waters up, but that has to be resolved. Again, you know, karmic contracts and the resolution of that. So let's pull some more cards, because whoever was screwing up, like they're waking up and they're like, there's nobody, like this side looks like they feel a bit burned. And on this side, it's like, oh my gosh, I realize where I belong, and it's with this person right here, and I'll do whatever it takes. True forgiveness. I have to say, Taurus had a strong Gemini coming through in their reading, and this card also came out. So if this involves a Taurus at all, you might want to check out that reading. Disillusionment. Sacred moments. Lessons learned. And reaching out. Yeah, Gemini, look at that. Beautiful. Whether or not you guys are together and committed, or, you know, not committed, it's really the same message. I just feel the karmic influence is different energy. I don't really feel like those of you who are like married or in these, you know, deep commitments, that there was like cheating and all of that, like if there may have been like a third party hanging around, but it doesn't feel all deceptive and things of that nature to me. It feels more of just like everyday challenges that couples face, but it could have been really heavy, you know, just what you guys were going through. And now there's this need for forgiveness. Those of you who are not committed, you know, I feel that's where this third party comes in, where there may have been some cheating and feelings of rejection and things like that. And again, it's the same thing. There needs to be forgiveness. And now we have the disillusionment. And that's really coming in strong on this side, because we have the revelations over here. And this person is like, you know what? There's nobody in this world better suited for me than right here. The moments we share, I've learned my lessons. I'm going to reach out. I want to do whatever it takes to make this work, to, you know, get back to Gemini. Or Gemini, you're coming into that realization about somebody and you're going to reach out and you're like, I will do whatever it takes. And if you guys are committed, you have resolved a lot of karmic lessons, life lessons that you signed up for. You've learned them, and it's a month of reconnection and falling in love. No distance between the two of you. Beautiful, Gemini, beautiful. All right, let's pull some tarot and go deeper. Under true forgiveness, we have the moon, and look at there, we have the Eiffel Tower once again. So Gemini, there could be a very special, you know, vacation coming up to Paris or to Europe, you know, or just some sort of like dream trip that you're going to absolutely love. You guys are falling in love all over again. Or Paris can have some sort of special significance for you, and Spirit's just bringing that through so strongly to give you that confirmation. But the moon paired up with this true forgiveness, yeah, there's a lot of emotional healing that needs to take place, regardless of if we're, you know, committed or we're not committed. Just everything you guys have been through, there is a lot of deep healing that needs to take place. Under disillusionment, we have the Nine of Swords. You know, that here, it's like, I see the truth and I know what you're capable of. I know what we've been through, and it makes me a little afraid of, you know, of this being real, of this having longevity. But it does, Gemini, despite what you guys have been through, there is no question that this is a true love connection for me. Next out, we have the Eight of Cups, and this is where we have walked away and now we return. And we could have just walked away emotionally and still been physically together and committed, or we could have walked away 100%. But now the return, the sacred moments, the soul bond is what will always bring you guys back together. Under lessons learned, we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, something special with this card is you see the little kids there, and there's little kids depicted there. This is the only card right here in all of these, with the exception of this one. And I don't think there's, you know what, this may be the only kid with maybe the Six of Cups as well. So to me, that's talking about inner child, that's soulmate, that's twin flame stuff. And this is how deep down you guys are going to heal with each other, so you can be in that space once again, because lessons have been learned. And once lessons have been learned, the same things will not be repeated. And now look at this. We have Judgment under reaching out. And that's that final decision in this person's heart. Like, I will do whatever it takes. This is the love of my life. This is where I want to be, no matter what's happened. I will do whatever it takes, because the sacred moments, there is something special between you and this person that you don't get anywhere else. They don't get anywhere else. And I feel this side of the reading has always been aware of the bond, of the connection, but this side, this person is finally waking up. And December is a month of healing and connection and reconnection and love, because you guys are coming through as a king and queen, which is a very mature energy. And that's how you guys are dealing with each other. That's how you are relating with each other. If you've been on a break and you haven't been talking to each other, I definitely see you guys coming together in December. And with that reaching out attached to Judgment, that's such divine intervention. Okay, where it's like the angels from heaven are saying you must reach out to Gemini, or it's time to make things right with Gemini if we're still in a committed relationship. Okay, but big wake up call on this side of the reading. And over here, it's more about like forgiveness and deeper healing. But Spirit wants you to know, no matter what's happened, what you guys have been through, it's a mutual love connection on both sides. This side just looks like they took a little longer to mature, and also You guys had some karma to work through and resolve, and that's happened, and now it's time to mend and, you know, for things to go in a different direction than what you guys have been experiencing. And, you know, with the judgment and then the twin flames here and the love connection, Gemini, this to me, the people who Spirit has truly intended this reading to be for, this is like your soulmate, your twin flame, the one that you are meant to be with, and you feel it all the way down into your soul. Even though you've been through so much challenge and struggles with each other, it's just part of what you guys signed up for, to help evolve and grow both of you in different ways. And lessons have been learned, and somebody's waking up, and now, you know, with the true forgiveness and this Two of Pentacles, it's time to heal and forgive in such a way where before you ever met this person, you know, when you first met them, you had nothing but trust and vulnerability and openness towards them, because they'd never hurt you, they'd never harmed you. And that's where Spirit's trying to lead you both back to. Also the inner child energy, which is all about soulmate twin flames for me. So Gemini, those are your messages for romance for the month of December. I am wishing you guys all the best. Take care.